Hey guys, what's up? Beast from Beast Toys here coming at you. Gonna do an opening of one of my favorite troopers, the Techno Viper. Been looking forward to this one. Even told a story on one of my videos the other day about how I called Hasbro. Actually, it was yesterday. So called Hasbro and was like, "Hey man, got the notification. What's going on? Usually you guys have this sent, within a few days." And I said it's been like 8, 9 days, and like I ordered stuff from the same wave that came available in stock. Got them 2 days later, and I'm like, this thing kept saying it was coming and just never did. So called yesterday on Monday. Today's Tuesday. Yeah, today's Tuesday. Called yesterday morning, and by golly, yesterday afternoon, it said it shipped and it was here today. So hey, already opened one. So already couldn't help it. I got three of them. Opened one. Um, this is what all you're getting, but I'm going to open one anyway. So let's start off here. It's number 117 in the line, and here is the side art. So, when we did the His Tank voting, I know people, and me included, was one. I voted for this guy several times, and I voted for the blue one. Did not vote for any of the ones that we actually got. So I was kind of up for that, and people were, I did see in group chats, which I would go back and say, okay, I'm okay with that. That they're like, hey, you're going to get a Techno Viper that's going to look very similar. Okay, well, worked out great if you ask me, because in a way, when you think about it, yeah, we got Techno Viper, and we got the SMS coming later on with another Techno Viper. So that part's cool, but that's what I'm saying. The only thing I would have done different is I really would have liked to have the navy blue, the navy-ish blue one. I think it would have went good with Cobra Troopers. Now, granted, we did get his fire team pack out of that later on, so I guess there's some good stuff that came out of it all around, so. But, again, if I had to do it over again, I still would have kept voting probably the blue one. And, purple one, people were right. Here we go. We got the Techno Viper. So, speaking of here we go, let's go. So, here he is. Here's the back side artwork, of course. And I'm going to funnel him into his artwork here. And, yeah, like I said, he's a good looking figure. I have bought, so a few years back, I bought several retro versions, several original versions, extra, and I shouldn't say original versions. I did notice that, I will say this real quick, that the elbow joints on these are really super tight. Not sure what's going on. That one is. Only could get the top part of it to bend, so I'm not sure. This one's kind of the same. Got the bottom part to bend, but they're really, really snug. Leg joints are average. Ooh, this one feels tight. Almost feels fused at the top. I got a fused one, but actually, I got to remember, I keep forgetting. Yeah, this one's fused. They've been noticing that lately, and and they may say, hey, just put a little hot water. No, that's not my job. I'm not one of those people that say, oh, well, I can fix it. No, I'm one of those people that say, when you pay for something, you get what you pay for, right? See, I'm about to pull this thing out of socket already. Well, there, I got that one. But I do have an Army guy down there, I'm calling Entertainment Earth, and his leg is not bending, so I need to call and get that taken care of. Got some divers, recon divers coming tomorrow. I've already done a video. I've got a video up of one already, but I did get a pack of 4. Gonna come for Entertainment Earth, so gonna wind down with this wave, and then that's gonna be all she wrote for a while, I think. Just knocking him over. Any rate, so here he is. Let's just go ahead and take a gander. So again, I'm very pleased with the look for sure. I'm trying to get where I'm gonna order some more. I'm gonna order some more on Pulse actually. as soon as I'm able to, as soon as it allows me to. I'm gonna try to order some. That's my plan anyway. So, all right, let's get this stuff out and doll him up just like the other guy, and then call it a night. Yeah, I would like to have done more videos. Kind of messed around and played Mass Effect and Andromeda a little longer. I've been just grinding it out. I really like that game. I've played it. This will be my fourth playthrough, I believe. And I'm gonna have to obviously play a fifth because I gotta go back and get the insanity achievement, which is always fun, right? All right, so let's talk a little bit about what I have found. As you can see, he is holding up his gun that way, or his laser that way. We'll call it laser. Now, if you haven't heard, I have seen reports and people post about how this particular figure, the gun, the hose is not long enough. It's fine the way it is right here. As you can see, let me turn him sideways as I'm working on this one. It fits and it works fine, but if you go to put him in his arm where he's holding it up, it starts to pull. Now this piece here is an interesting piece. You couldn't quite figure out how to make this work very well. Oh, I guess you hold it out like that. I was trying to bend his arm and have him looking at it like that, but you can hold it out like that. Obviously, see how he's looking at it. So yeah, you can kind of tweak that out. It comes with the pistol. That's somebody else has a pistol like that. I can't remember who. Then let's go ahead and put all this stuff on the backpack section. So I don't think there's really a good way to do it. You just do it, or a certain order, I should say. You just do it in the order you want. I always prefer the laser gun myself. I always thought it was neat. If you liked the show V, if you remember the show V, I used to always pretend it looked like one of those. It looked like one of their blasters. There he goes. Go figure. If you remember that show, it was on in the mid 80s, early 80s. Loved that show. Loved it. You know, next to this stuff, that was one of my favorite things growing up. And of course, if you're a dude, you probably remember I want to call her, I want to say Princess Diana, not Princess Diana, the leader of the Visitors. Was a very, very, very attractive woman when I was a kid. Let's just say that. So Jane Badler, actually, very, very attractive. So anyway, moving on. So I always thought of this as looked like one of their guns, so I always kind of treated it as such. All right, now the fun part. So things don't quite, as you can tell, I can put something in his hand here, one of these, but when I go to do the laser, I guess it's because maybe I'd have to put it in this left hand. Maybe why it's kind of an issue. Fortunately, you can put that. You can put this thing on either arm, which is nice. Because realistically, you're really getting a better chance to use this laser in his left hand, because I feel like that pipe is just tubing, whatever you want to call it, is just perfect enough maybe to squeeze in on this side. And again, his joints are really stiff, so that's kind of an issue here too as well. You got to be mindful of that. I'm trying to work around it and see what it looks like. So here's what we get with the left hand. It's still snug. If you can't tell, it's still snug, and it's still really pulling there. So it's, hey, we're just just a little short, no pun intended, and realistically, just a little short on what they needed to do here. So, like I said, this thing's really pulling on it. I can't get it the way I want it, which stinks. So you could pull it off, and like I said, he can hold it down. Now, if I want to start going up with it, see what I mean? It pulls. So, so you could take that off. So we could also switch it up and do a couple different things here. We can keep the gun, the laser, in one arm, and then we can always add, you know, let's and there's only one hose, by the way, so you can only really do one thing here. You can add this to it, and you have the other three pieces: the hammer, the chisel type thing, and then this here. So really all you're doing here is doing this. So all right, here you go, final product, guys. Techno Viper. So, you know, a few things to know. Elbow joints are really tight, so that's kind of a pain in the ass. The hose is definitely a pain in the ass because you can't, it reaches. Now, if you use these pieces, it's great. Obviously, it reaches fine. There's two connectors up there, if you can tell. There's one. You can connect it to either, or I saw someone post that, you know, why did this guy get 2 tubes? And yes, that's true. So there's another complaint. But in the grand scheme of things, as I like to say, this is a great figure, and it really is. It's just unfortunate there were some little minor issues with it. It's a shame. It would be, I mean, for me, it's going to be a top 3 figure this year to me, personally. A lot of people may or may not like it as much as I do. So, just saying that, you know, again, it's my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. It's my 2 cents, so to speak. But Techno Vipers were my favorite troopers growing up as a kid for Cobra. So, hands down, I love the purple and silver. I just think it's cool. It's a different Cobra color. You just don't quite get that for any other figure. It's got some pop to it because of you got the light, or you got the regular purple and the dark purple and the silver. It's got a good color scheme. So we're looking forward to, I was looking forward to getting these. I'm glad I got them, and also looking forward to getting the SMS Viper, even though I'm only going to get a couple, I think, because the price point, obviously. But I'm going to try to get some more of these. I'm hoping maybe by tomorrow, or here a little bit, here in a minute when I go upstairs and get ready to go to bed. It's late now, or later for me, but I'm going to go ahead and see if I can try to order again now that I've received these. Usually once you receive these and all that and cycle through, you can kind of start ordering again. So I don't know, or maybe there's some time window. Can't remember, but if these don't sell out on Pulse, I'll order some more on Pulse. If not, I'll get them on Entertainment Earth as soon as they're actually in stock. So just got to use that PayPal credit, so to speak. All right, wink, wink. Anyway, all right, guys, that's it. Hope you got something out of this. Like I said, good figure, with some minor defects that, you know, if you were grading or scoring on this figure, that would affect it, obviously. But other than that, it's a good looking figure, and I'm, you know, glad to get him and get some more of them hopefully down the road here pretty soon, sooner than later. So, all right, guys, so hey, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And then thanks for watching, guys, as always, with Techno Vipers. I'm Beast from Beast Toys. We'll see you.